Nah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Cause you know how we had the week where we didn't have anything really to do this week, you know. And I said that I was gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was gonna watch that documentary,
Mm.
the Lamar Odom. I think it's called like The Life and Death of Lamar Odom
Okay.
on Netflix. By the way, great watch.
Life and death of
Cause he died,
right.
right?
I just wasn't expecting. That.
There's two things though. One, he claims that he overdosed, or the document claims that he overdosed on dick pills when he was at that brothel. You know how many dick pills you got to take? They said he took 12.
Okay.
It kind of makes sense that you could overdose on that though.
Because, I mean, it gives you, in a sense, adrenaline.
Well, it also like your blood flow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could see that being something you could
Why would
overdose
you
on.
need 12, though? He should have been at Diddy parties then.
They said again, this is a story from what's the politically correct thing to call these bitches?
Women.
No. I'm talking about the ones that work at the brothel though. Prostitutes?
Prostitutes.
Is that like the
Sex workers.
Okay. The story came from one of them.
Okay.
It came from a prostitute, right? So
Escorts. Sure.
yeah, whatever. Who knows the validity to that story? Also, though, I gotta apologize to Khloe Kardashian.
Well,
because what I read was that she punched him the first time she ever saw him doing crack, right?
oh.
Right? That's not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So he died in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were still legally married. She went to the hospital, she saved his life. She got him into rehab, she got him clean, right? And then she moved him to a house in the same neighborhood as her, even though they already were filing for a divorce.
Okay.
Got him a caretaker, so that way she didn't have to be there. And then found him doing crack in that house.
Was she paying for said house?
Yes.
Oh.
After all that.
I would have whooped his ass.
Okay,
too.
so I do have to apologize to Khloe because I didn't have the full context.
Mm-hmm.
After watching that, you know I say that a woman should never put their hands on a man. He needed his ass beat.
Yeah.
And also, that's just a human reaction. Like, after I do all that for you, and then you're still going to do crack?
I would have, as much money as she has, though, as much money as that nigga had, I would have just put him in a guest house on my property. I'm not about to pay for a whole nother house, regardless of the marital status or whatever they were doing.
Well, now, I can't...
Because clearly she still loved him enough to do what she did for him.
What else I found out in there, and Khloe, like, talked during this documentary, she didn't want to divorce him.
It was the drugs. No,
everybody around her said, give him an ultimatum. Either he stops or you're going to divorce him. So she gave the ultimatum because they told her, they were like, he'll never say he wants to divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as she gave it, he was like, all right, fuck it. Let's get a divorce. Like, we're doing this.
It was the drugs, I'm trying to tell you.
But
I don't think that man would have really got a divorce if he was sober.
But also then she was like, I didn't want this divorce. Like, this wasn't even my idea. I think she still loves him, which is cool. Like, shout out to her.
Right. And I think, because you said, it was no more than what, 10 years, give or take, that they were together?
Yeah. No, they weren't together 10 years.
I said no more.
No, yeah, it was within yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, like, and you can never gauge how much or how strong somebody's love is for them. Like, only those people know. But, I mean, even still, like, she clearly loved him through all his bullshit, his brothels and dick pills and coke and whatever.
Bro, he was fucking prostitutes at, like, cheap rent-an-hour motels. Like, like $30 for the hour.
Oh, wow.
Like, the motels that were built for fucking him.
So, like, am I kind of, like, weird for not... Hear me out when I ask this. Because I need to try and figure out how to configure this for a second. Is it weird that I want to indirectly experience like the process of like the prostitution. You get what I'm saying?
What do you mean by indirectly?
So like, I want to experience like,
you want to go buy a prostitute,
but not go through with the act of. You get what I'm saying?
Well, okay, so I don't think it makes.
So
you
really,
weird.
I want to go. I want to be in the environment to see like how, the operation of it.
So let me ask you this question, right?
Okay.
Why don't you just go with me when I buy a prostitute, and then like you can just look over my shoulder, and then when it's time, you can just leave.
That's fair.
Okay?
But that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I want to be in the
You wanna be a fly on
environment
the
of
wall.
it. Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I'll just be like,
I don't
yo,
want to partake in the activities. I don't want to pay shit. I just want to see like the
so
operation.
This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go buy the prostitute, right? And you're gonna be my security that day, right?
Okay.
So you can just follow me, and then you can wait outside the door. That way, the cops don't bust up my party.
Okay.
But also, if we're gonna do this, I want to do like a Diddy party prostitution.
Oh my god.
Which essentially what it was, right?
Yeah.
I'll go hire like 30 prostitutes. And check this out, right? I'm one step ahead of them. If we film the whole thing, right? Then it's content, it's not prostitution. It's just for content. It's a prop. These prostitutes are props.
But like, how can you like really play that as a prop though?
We gotta post it somewhere.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's gotta be a legal loophole to this.
Yeah, I just want to be a fly on the wall. Like, I just want to see how it operates. I want to partake.
You know what?
I want to
If it's on your bucket list, buddy, I'll do that for you. Not because I want to do it.
Nah, you want to do it.
No.
Fuck that.
Not because I want to do it, but I'll do that for you. I'll take the bullet for you on that one, you know?
Yeah, I'm just not interested in fucking a prostitute.
Exactly.
I just want to see how it...
Exactly. You know what? I'll fuck the fat bitch on this one. I'll catch the grenade for you. You know? Metaphorically, of course.
Right.
Metaphorically, of course. But, you know, just so you can experience it, I'll take that burden.
That's funny.
Anything for my friends, you know?
Yeah. I just thought that was like always gonna be frowned upon to be a fly on the wall.
Well, you know, I'm never gonna frown upon nothing like that.
I know.
But another thing that I saw in this, because we were talking about dealing with people and dating people that had addictions, or you know, having them as part of your life last week, bro. Sometimes you can love somebody so much and even more than they love themselves, and you can help them through everything in their entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Like every problem, you can't love somebody enough to fix them. And that's a truth that I feel like it's like a once in a lifetime revelation.
Yeah.
I feel like most people get that once in their lifetime though. They deal with somebody who's broken and they can't love them enough to fix them.
Right.
And eventually you just have to let that go. Allegedly. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But I realized that watching it from like, well, okay, obviously I had already realized that prior, but I realized that watching the documentary, like, Chloe really wanted this shit to work.
Yeah.
And this boy wanted fame, coke, crack, and prostitutes.
It's kind of like what's his name? Bobby Brown. In a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would like compare Lamar and Courtney's marriage and love, whatever, to Whitney's.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I know kind of sort of what you're talking about. Like I know Bobby Brown and I know Whitney Houston, obviously. But I never like watched anything about them or read into it or anything. So like I don't really know what happened in their relationship. I know they were both on coke, I think, right?
Yeah. Bobby got her hooked though.
And then she overdosed and died. Eventually. Like 30 years later.
Yeah, Bobby went out a strong one.
You said he's still going strong?
Yeah.
I know, I just seen a clip of him doing some bullshit. Like, you know Bobby's addicted to drugs, though. Because every time you see him, he's doing some drug addict shit.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Man, drugs are a hell of a drug.
They definitely keep you going.
All right, the last thing about this specific documentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end, obviously everybody believes in what they believe in. You know, everybody has a higher power and they pray to, and you know, they're spiritual in a different way. At the end, he said that in one of his dreams, Kobe Bryant talked to him after Kobe Bryant's passing.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that he's clean now and working on his health and everything is because Kobe Bryant told him the afterlife isn't all that it's cut up to be. Like everything that everybody brags about, he's like, Kobe told me that it's not all that we think it is. Now, obviously, that's just his beliefs. It was his dream, like, you know, whatever. Sometimes it's just little shit like that, though, that makes you live a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could be, to most people, like, the smallest fucking thing that they don't even think matters, but it could change your whole entire fucking life.
Right.
It can get you unhooked from them drugs. It could have you trying to better your physical health or whatever it may be. And it might be...
It's almost like a reality check, in a sense.
It's almost like when they call me fat in the comments. Then I'll be trying to go to the gym like 9 days a week.
The camera just add on some pounds, bro. Like,
nah, they add on some pounds.
They be tripping, bro.
Fuck them.
I think they just need to go to the eye doctor.
Nah, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna become anorexic. I'm gonna show them.
I'm just about to go get on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Zempified.
That whatever's gonna be the best for me. I just want to drop like 30.
Hey, you saw Lizzo got back fat?
She didn't get back fat.
No, she got back fat. I just saw a video of her at Coachella. She got back fat.
She was never skinny.
She was okay.
She was very much so smaller.
She was skinny for her.
Right, but I don't think she's back fat.
She undid that.
She's not back fat.
Bro, she's back fat.
No, she's not. Lizzo, and I'm not necessarily a follower of Lizzo, but like she serves in the BBW community that I love.
At the highest order.
Not at the highest.
Damn near.
She's a strong advocate. She's a strong advocate. Like
clearly not. She got on the Zem.
So what?
I don't. Okay. I don't think you can preach body positivity and like all that, and then also try to go down in size.
Yeah, you can.
The two things just don't correlate.
But you can though. Like you can be big or you can be whatever, however your body type is, and want to lose, want to gain, like whatever.
No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is you can't be like, I advocate for this way of life and then be living the complete opposite of it. Or at least trying to live the complete opposite.
But she's not trying to be
bro, she got
a
on
size
Ozempic.
2. To shed more weight.
Bro, you don't get on Ozempic unless you like want to be skinny.
But she not wanting to be a size fucking 4.
I feel like she does want to be that.
No, bro. I don't think so. Like Lizzo probably was, and this is no disrespect to her, but Lizzo was probably like a size 20 something versus.
Okay, so I know men's sizes. I don't know women's sizes. What is it? What does
so above
equate it
above a 18? Like that's like dress, pants, like whatever. For
okay,
a
but
woman.
what would that equate to in men's sizes?
In pants, it'd probably be like over 38.
Oh, I thought you were about to say like 50.
No, that's like super big.
No, trust me, I know.
That's super fucking big. But like,
I feel like we know somebody who wears 50.
Yeah.
We probably know somebody who wears more than a 50.
Yes. But like,
and I'm talking about two different people.
I know.
Okay.
But like, so like, Lizzo was probably, like I said, a 20 something. And if I had to guess just by looking at her, because I just seen her 2 days ago on social media as well. No. It was just, she posted a picture.
Okay, I could be.
And we might be. I don't think we're talking about the same picture.
Let me.
But if I had to guess, Lizzo is probably a cool 16 now, 18 now, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to judge women's sizes looking at them. And I feel like you about to pull up the most absurd picture.
This is the picture that I saw that made me say what I said.
That's so old. That's not current. I'll show you.
They posted this yesterday.
Yeah, that's old.
That's why I said what I said.
So I'm gonna show you Lizzo now.
Okay, I'll take it back then. I'll take it back. I'm not gonna say she back fat until I can see like a. So she didn't do the Labubu thing.
You talking about this?
Yeah.
That I think
Is it the
somebody
angle?
somebody blew that up because she's smaller. This is Lizzo now. This was 6 days ago. This is the picture that I'm talking about.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
But if you saw this picture,
Right.
right?
And we'll insert here. But
if you saw this picture, you would understand what I was saying.
because like Lizzo versus what she used to be versus now, like Lizzo used to be big.
Yeah.
But like, no, like that. I think that picture is like a little blown up.
All right. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Do Say Nights with LV. That is Lonnie. I'm the famous Mexican Victor. This is episode 127.
Yo,
I just guessed.
I think that's right.
I think it's right, too.
Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, X, TikTok. Continue to blow us up on TikTok. The YouTube shorts, continue to watch those with us. We appreciate the support and love that you continue to show us each and every week. We're going to continue to produce.
Or is it hate? Either way, it don't matter.
We're going to continue to produce for you, ladies and gentlemen. So we appreciate you nonetheless.
Yeah, it's all love over here, allegedly. All right. I have to say this, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says, right? I think everybody in the hip hop community, in the street culture community, anybody who's ever said a negative word about Tekashi 6ix9ine owes that man a fucking apology, all right?
And why is that?
Because one, the streets is fucking dead.
Uh-huh.
There's no street culture. There's no street laws. All that shit's dead. All y'all niggas snitches. Gunner snitched. Y'all ain't say shit to him. Gucci just snitched. And put out a song about snitching.
But is it really snitching though?
Y'all haven't... Yes, they're snitching. Snitching is snitching, bro.
Okay, well, the only reason I say this is it snitching if Shiesty was, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, like gloating about it.
Yes, it is snitching. He gave a statement to federal authorities.
But the nigga had already snitched on himself.
But
though.
it don't matter. That's not the rules of the streets, though.
I mean, I get it.
And listen. Fuck the rules of the street. That shit been dead for 20, 30 fucking years probably.
Mm-hmm.
That shit died in 2000. Okay, maybe like 16 to 20. That shit died in like 2010. Ain't nobody value that shit after that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All these fucking dudes are old now, though. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Gucci's what, 40 something?
Yeah, 43, I think.
Bro, if you still, and I've said this before, if you still want to be the neighborhood superstar when you're 40, if you still want to be a street legend when you're 40, if you still think the hood's opinion matters when you're 40 years old, my guy, you a fucking loser and you've done nothing with your life. If you still think going to jail and prison and all that shit is cool and is play and shit sweet when you're that old, bro, you're a sucker. Like, you going out crazy. You are wasting the one life that you got. Trying to keep it gangster, trying to keep it street and shit.
Yeah.
At 40, 50?
I don't know. I'm not like an advocate for like the streets and all of that, but I just feel like since Pusha T had already walked around here saying, "Oh yeah, I did this, I did that," blah 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 blah. Granted, he ain't go to the federal government making these statements, but my nigga was online popping shit, saying I did X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah. Me and my niggas, yeah, because Gucci wouldn't do this, do that, and I get it. I get where you coming from, saying like Gucci like when they made a statement to the feds.
Hey, listen, it'll never surprise me another day in my life if anybody snitches, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I believe that if you do a crime, right, and you need to stand on that. I don't care if me and you commit a crime together. I don't care if me, you, and 6 other dudes commit a crime together. If I commit a crime and I get caught, right, I need to stand on my own 2 feet. I need to be a grown-ass man. I need to accept responsibilities and consequences for what I did.
Yeah.
Right? So, no, I'm not going to tell on you and the other 6 people because at the end of the day, it's about accountability. Right? I did some fuck shit or I did some shit and it is what it is, you know? Because if you really that guy, if you really the man and shit, right, you want all credit and responsibility for that.
Right.
Right? I did that shit. Cool. That's one thing. Having said that, if you're Gucci who went to prison, right, already, served times in the feds, and now he's a law-abiding citizen, right, pays his taxes, he don't do no street shit no more, he don't sell no drugs. If you're a law-abiding citizen and you're not bothering nobody, that's not, the streets will tell you that's snitching, but that's not snitching.
Yeah.
It's not. He's a civilian. Civilians can't snitch.
Mm-hmm.
The only people who can snitch are people who are committing crimes.
Right.
Like, that's like telling on your co-defendant. That's snitching. That's some sucker shit.
100%.
Because you committed to that life, right?
Right.
Like, we did this shit together. We went all in. We took the risk. Cool. But if you're Jimmy who grew up on the block, but now he's off the block, right? And Jimmy's doing well for himself. And Thug Don Julio over here want to come and steal his shit, right? Yeah, Jimmy, tell on Thug Don Julio.
Yeah. For sure, snitch.
These kids got stupid names too.
Yeah.
And this should be like a whole sentence.
I can never understand. Like, hearing that trend, and I think you know what I'm talking about, be like, what's your real name?
What's your real name?
What's your street name? Like, all these niggas be, like you said, a whole sentence of a name. Like yeah, I'm beefing with this nigga A to Z.
Walk him down.
Like,
walk him down with the sticky tooth. Like,
I just don't be understanding. Like, and then your real name Roberto. Like, huh? Where you get all this from?
I can see Roberto walking him down with the sticky 2 times.
Like, I just don't get it.
Motherfuckers' names be like, I got 36 murders. Try me right now. That's the name. And
Like,
it sounds like a confession, too.
Low key, like, what? So now you gotta tell me these 36 bodies. Like, huh? No, that's just a name. Like, no, it's not, bro. Like, come on.
Should I play the song?
Yeah.
Should we listen to the song?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna play Gucci's song.
I don't know if the speaker's still on.
Ooh, it might be. Might not. If it's not, we're not gonna play the song. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, sorry we tried. Speaker turned off. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the lyrics. Right? Because I think, listen, I'm not gonna say it's a bad song,
I don't think it is.
but I do think Gucci's copping some pleas. But also, what I'll say is, I don't think that Gucci cares about mine or yours or anybody else's on the internet's opinion of him, right?
Yeah, honestly.
All right, tell the truth. You went out like a real crash dummy. After all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie, right? Talking about Big 30, because Big 30 also got arrested in this, right? Yeah, he did kind of go out. Because didn't Pooh Shiesty just get out, 6 months ago?
Maybe a little less than that, but yeah.
He got to be free
within the last 6 months, yeah.
For 6 months. And now, not only was he on probation or parole, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to go finish the rest of that sentence. But now he's going to get sentenced for some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They about to give him at least a cool 15.
They said 30. Some lawyer said 30. That is some crash dummy ass shit. And I don't understand. And I've seen like all the Twitter lawyers and shit, and you know, the TikTok law specialists talking about how you can't force somebody to sign a contract under duress. It won't hold up in court, right? It's contract law. But do you guys really think Pooh Shiesty knew that?
He might have. Oh,
Bro,
well, no.
I'm going to be real with you, right? Motherfuckers from the streets don't sign contracts.
Mm-mm.
Most, I'm not going to say most. Some motherfuckers from the streets don't even know how to read. And most motherfuckers from the streets are not educated.
Yeah.
Nor do they take the time to educate themselves. So Pooh Shiesty probably thought, oh, I could force him to sign this contract. This is 1960. And then if he gonna snitch on me, I just kill him.
Because he was thinking and I feel like you'll feel this, but like he was thinking more from a street standpoint versus a more intellectual standpoint. And a lot of people, when it comes to doing things under duress, when it comes to doing things under pressure, like all of that kind of stuff, people don't think about shit unless it's like premeditated. Unless you go in there and you think about, I want it to go this way, that way, and not any other way, and you just don't crack under pressure or anything like that. Like you said, he gonna walk in there, he gonna pull a gun on him, pistol up him, whatever, and like, yo, sign this contract. I'm trying to get up out of it, whatever.
So, when the cameras like really become like a heavy like surveillance cameras, probably like the 2000s, right?
Give or take, yeah.
So I'd say prior to the 2000s, you could pull this move and get away with it, right? We're living in 2026. Everything you do, you got a camera looking at you. Whether you're in somebody else's house, whether you're in somebody's business, whether you're in the studio, no matter what, every single inch is under surveillance. There's very few things you're ever going to do in life where you're not on some type of camera. I even think our phones be listening to us.
Probably.
And tracking data and shit.
Any piece of technology, really.
And I don't care what the Apple guy says, because I know he's going to tell me that they don't have the capability to do that. Hey, fuck you, you're a liar. Yes, you do. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I don't take it personal. For me, it's only business, and I don't want to conversate if it ain't about no millions. And then later on, he goes to talk about, I was the one putting
money
on your commissary.
Yeah.
If I'm Gucci, I'm taking this personally.
100%.
Because one, right, regardless, you just try to play me like I'm a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You try to play me like I'm somebody to be played with, first and foremost, right? But two, if I'm in charge of a label or I'm in charge of this show, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say whoever goes to jail, and I'm not obligated to put money on your commissary.
At all.
That's not what the contract says, right? That's not any type of agreement. I did that that's love right there. I did that out of love, right? And for you to have the audacity after I helped you when you were at your lowest point to then come rob me after that, yes, I'm taking that personally.
And you gotta think about it this way, because I remember when Pooh Shiesty first came out.
Yeah.
I remember when this nigga first got locked up. He got locked up on some shit that happened here. He killed the girl here in a nightclub when he was performing.
Uh-huh.
And that's what he went and sat down, did that bid for. And it's like, I remember, like I said, I remember when this nigga first got put on. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Pooh Shiesty, but like when he first came out, I did listen to a good bit of his songs and shit. And it's just like, you did all this to a nigga that put you on, to a nigga that made sure you was straight even when you went down, and a nigga that was making sure that you was gonna be straight when you got out too. Like, that's some, in my book, and again, I'm not no street nigga, nothing like that. That's some real street shit.
Nah, for sure it is, but at the same time, right? He the one, and I know he gonna say I'm King Slime. I'm the snake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what do you say? My grandma told me keep the grass cut low. Whole time I'm the snake.
Whole time I ain't
Bro,
realized I was a snake.
Backdooring somebody is why people snitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you used to not snitch due to loyalty, right? That's loyalty to the gang. That's my ties, whatever, right? Like, I have loyalty to these guys, right? But if you're willing to betray me and take my life and rob me and fuck my bitch while I'm in prison, right? Because that's what a lot of these motherfuckers be doing, right?
Right.
If you're willing to do all that, fuck you.
No, seriously.
I am snitching. I'm going straight to the motherfuckers. I'm telling them every fucking thing you did, and I'm getting your ass locked up. Because when I'm in here, you're not going to take care of me. You're not going to put money on my books. You're going to fuck my bitch, right? Because we all know she's a whore, and you don't have no fucking loyalty, right? And then when I get out, you gonna try to murder me and steal my shit. Nah, fuck you. You go in. I'm not going in for some shit like that, and that's why motherfuckers be snitching nowadays.
Right.
Because there's no more loyalty in the street. There's no more loyalty at all across the board. We don't only have to talk about street shit. We can talk about anything, but loyalty is so few and far between. Yes, the streets is dead. Yes, the street laws and no snitching and this and that. When the loyalty died, that's when that shit died.
Yep.
So you can't expect your homie that will go backdoor your other homie to not snitch on you. Mm. That's just dumb. And that's y'all motherfuckers being dumb. Like, that's the first thing, page 1 of the street handbook. Loyalty. Death before dishonor. All that type of shit that they used to build shit on. Nah. Backdooring and shit. I'm the snake. All right, cool. And now you locked up. Don't cry about it. Mm-hmm. And honestly, dog, I can't feel bad for Pooh. I can't.
You gotta say his whole name, bro. I just can't sit and say a nigga named Pooh. Like,
I don't feel bad for Buddy.
Yeah.
I don't. He deserves that shit.
No, 100%.
All right, this last 3 lines. He said, and I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds came from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you're winning. And when you take a loss, that's when the haters start grinning. I want to just break down the first part. I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa, right? Mm-hmm. I think he means by that, like, yeah, I'm from the hood. I'm from the trenches, right? But I'm living a lavish life now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from that shit. But that's not where I'm at right now. So why the fuck am I still gonna act like that?
Like people say all the time, like you could take that shit out, like you could take yourself from that shit, but you'll never take it out of you. So like I understand where he come from saying that. Like that's where I'm from, but I don't think he ever speak to a sense like he above that shit.
Okay, but here's what I'll say. Some people do need to take it out of them.
Oh yeah.
Because for instance, right? A lot of motherfuckers, especially a lot of rappers, right? Mm-hmm. They get big. They stay in the hood. They end up shot and dead before the shit pops, right?
100%.
Now you look at somebody like Chief Keef, who got famous, Immediately moved to the suburbs of the major city he's from, right? Immediately moved around with rich white folks. Was still going to jail. Was still getting into issues. His cousin got shot and killed in some gang shit. Moved across the fucking country.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He moved to a place where these broke street nigga gang members cannot get to him anymore. He made it out the hood, and he took the hood out of him. He gets to go relax in fucking Laguna Beach or whatever part of LA he's living in,
Mm-hmm.
and never have to worry about his kids getting shot, motherfucker down the street selling crack on the corner. He don't have to worry about none of that shit no more.
Right.
Is that not the goal, though?
That is the goal.
Is the
100%.
goal not to, even for motherfuckers dealing drugs and shit, right? If you just dealing drugs because you think the shit's cool, you a loser. Point blank period. If you're dealing drugs because you want to make millions and millions upon millions of dollars that you're not going to have an opportunity to do else otherwise because of where you're from, and then you take it and you go buy a fucking mansion and you go get away from this shit, okay. I can respect that. But like the motherfuckers who just want to like sell fucking dime bags all fucking day, sell some weed so they can smoke. Like, bro, what are you doing?
It don't make no sense.
It's not even worth the risk.
Because you ain't going nowhere.
You're gonna be broke regardless. You're gonna either be broke on the street or you're gonna be broke in jail.
You're staying stagnant. Like, you're not growing from it.
So, yeah, and at that point, what's the point?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break real quick and then we'll come on to our next subject. Pause. You say that.
Say, son calls dad gay for calling him handsome in a viral chat. And then the messages, I guess the son sent his football pictures.
Uh-huh.
The dad responded and said, boy, you so handsome. The son said, you gay. The dad say, bitch, I'm your daddy. I can say that. Like,
No, it's facts though.
but it's the way he said it, bro. He said boy. He spelled boy, B-O-I. He said, boy, you so handsome.
Okay. Okay.
First of all,
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna shoot him some bail. All right? I'm gonna shoot him some bail because we know I'm honorary, right? Right.
Okay.
That's not gay.
You know I gotta go to the comments.
Motherfuckers when I was in high school used to spell boy like that. So he not being sassy with it. It's just evolved.
I don't think so either. It's been so long since I've seen somebody say some shit like that.
No, it's just evolved in the last 12 years. Like, motherfuckers don't spell like that no more. But if your son ever called you gay for calling him handsome, what you doing?
I feel like I'm responding the same way. Like, nigga, I'm your daddy. Like, of course I'm gonna say you look good, like you handsome, like, cause nigga, you probably look like me.
But here's the thing, right? Now I gotta punch you in the chest.
Yeah, I gotta sit you down. I gotta park you for a second, bro.
Nah.
Cause what you mean? Like, I'm gay? Cause you look like me.
But here's my thing, right?
So are you gay too? The fuck?
Well, he didn't call you handsome.
It don't matter, bro. Like, you mad at me.
Hold on. So if you think that you look like your dad, right? And you call yourself handsome, does that make you gay?
No, I don't think so. But I'm just saying, like, he called his dad gay for saying, like, you look handsome. Like, shit, if my son look good, he look handsome. Now, I could see if he was like, son, you look cute. Nah. I feel like that's the reason to be like, dad, you gay.
Okay, I'd have been like, yo, what the fuck you mean cute?
Yeah, like, now I feel like, all right, bro, like, you might be a little gay.
Hey, dad, you a faggot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, the comments wasn't even going crazy. Like, some of the people was like, somebody said my dad still called me looking good or good looking or handsome. And but first of all, he said I'm 52 and my dad still say that to me. First of all, sir.
Hey. No.
I wasn't about to go.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
I wasn't about to go.
You want to know why?
He didn't have to throw his age in there though. That's all I was about to say.
But all I'm saying is, you know, at least he got a fucking dad to call him handsome.
100%.
You know? Like, some of us aren't that lucky.
100%.
You know?
I'm just saying, like, he ain't had to throw his age in there.
See, But,
He ain't had to be like, yeah, I'm 52
listen,
today.
He
like,
got a dad for 52 years. I didn't even get
I
one
got
for like,
it. I get it.
see,
But he,
you know?
in my personal opinion, he didn't have to be like, yeah, I'm 52 today, and like my dad still called me handsome, or he say I look good. Like he could have just left it at.
But there's nothing wrong with that though.
It's not. There's nothing wrong
But
with
here's
your
the
dad
thing,
saying
right?
you look good.
Can you tell your homeboy they look good? Can you tell your homeboy he's handsome?
No,
I don't think you can say it like that. But
You
I
could be
I
like-
wouldn't use the word handsome anyway.
bro. Like,
You got that shit on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, your fit cool, bro.
Hey, your
Like,
eyebrows, fleek.
Yeah, see, no,
I say some shit like that.
I might have to punch you in
can
your
see
shit.
it.
I
but you-
see you saying that.
Like you got your shit threaded, you know, your eyebrows on fleek.
Yeah,
Why can we bring that word back?
fleek.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
I loved that
Can
word.
Can we normalize? Because I'm glad you just said that. Can we normalize like men getting certain things done that women get done?
Nah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. And I'm gonna tell you why.
I already know where you're
I'm
going.
gonna tell
I
you
already
why.
know where you're going.
Because
I'm
we
not
was talking
getting-
about
I'm
the,
not-
about the nail polish and shit.
I'm not getting my nails painted.
Okay, but
color.
you can't. But you can't be picky and choosy like that.
I'm not.
You
How?
can't, because you said, can we normalize men doing things that women do?
Yeah.
So you can't be picky and choosy when it applies only to you.
It's not
Like,
applying just
gotta,
to me.
You gotta give that grace across the board though. Because all right, so tell me what you want to do that women do.
You just it's not necessarily things that I want to do that women do, but like you just mentioned a man getting his eyebrows threaded.
Yeah.
I've gotten my
What's the difference between
There's nothing wrong with that.
but there's nothing wrong with getting your nails painted neither is what I'm trying to say.
Me as a man,
What-
I'm not getting my nails painted.
Okay. But what is the purpose of getting your eyebrows threaded?
So they clean up.
So you can look good, right?
Right.
What's the purpose of getting your nails done?
So they can look
So
nice.
you can look good. All right, cool. So like the whole thing about people calling that shit gay is though, because men from the beginning of time, according to white men only, because I feel like only white men are the ones that
It's
feel
the
this way.
color part.
No. But listen. Just let me explain this, right? White men have always been like, oh, men need to be hard. Men need to be rugged. Men need to not look good, right? That's not our culture, though.
It's not.
In our culture, especially my culture, because you know Latinos are fucking flamboyant. High key.
100%.
Like, especially the Dominicans, man.
Mhm.
The Dominicans might be like they're a little sus.
Mhm.
They're a little sus with a lot of shit they do. But machismo is a word, right?
Mhm.
That goes with Mexicans, machismo, right? It's to look good. It's bravado. You're supposed to look good. You're supposed to present yourself a certain way. You're not supposed to be rugged and a fucking knuckle dragger.
No, for sure.
That's not our culture. So if a motherfucker want to get his eyebrows threaded
I
or
think that's
a
fine.
pedicure
I think
or
that's fine.
his nails done or
think that's
whatever,
fine.
you know, it's the same thing as going to get in lineup every week. You know what I'm saying?
I get
like,
it.
Like, why are we drawing lines of where we're supposed to look good? And also, why are we conforming to another culture's way of how we supposed to look?
I'm just saying, me personally, as a man, I don't like to see, unless you're homosexual, for another man to be getting his nails painted. Now, granted, I know times have changed. I know fashion is different nowadays. So like that may be the thing. And I'm not knocking it.
And that's not the hill I'm gonna die on, right? Like I'm not gonna fight so hard for the nail painting thing because I don't even do it myself.
Because that's the only thing that I see that like women do that men are also doing.
What if your homie had highlights?
That he got highlights.
Okay, cool. I
Like-
was just wondering.
This thing too, the whole waxing thing. Niggas getting waxed. Like, granted, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
I feel like getting waxed is way more sus than getting your nails painted a color.
It can be.
Motherfuckers going to get a Brazilian?
Probably.
That's crazy. But also, like, I can't lie to you, right? No, listen. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. You always be like judging me before I say shit. Just
I'm
hear me
listening,
out,
bro.
right? I be
listening.
trimming my shit up a little bit.
I do too.
I got like a little manscape, right? But I don't want to go bald down there.
No.
I feel like,
For the summer, I gotta go low though.
yeah, no, low and bald is a difference, though.
Yes. I'm not about to be
I'm not
like
trying to
a
have-
baby ass.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't.
I don't even.
But like those are the only two things.
Let me hit bruh. Let me
Hey,
yo. Before I say this, right? I don't even think my dick be looking good when there's no hair down there. I want to present it in a certain type of light, you know?
Okay.
I just don't think it's the most aesthetically pleasing when it's completely bald.
Those are the two things. Men getting their nails painted and the whole waxing thing. Now, again, if that's your thing, if that's your forte, if that's what you like to do, if that's what you want to do, like as a man, when I go get manicure, pedicure, I get a clear coat. That's not a color. It's fucking translucent. Like you see through the shit.
But you can still tell.
You can, yeah, because it has a shiny gloss to it. So you see it, but like, again, I'm not going to get red, black, green, purple, yellow. Like, I'm not going to get anything, no design, no nothing. And like, to each his own.
If you're getting a solid color though, and again, if you're just getting a solid color with nothing else, that's kind of pointless. But if you go and getting your designs and shit, I think that shit's kind of cool.
I mean,
personally, I just think it's kind of cool.
I've seen men with their nails done, and they may have a clear coat, and they may have a design on one finger, on each hand, or whatever. It does look nice to me, but I'm not going to get it.
So, what are we saying the first time we see a dude with a French tip? But just on regular nails, regular size nails.
Bro might be gay.
French tip.
There's no straight man out here getting French tips. There is no straight man getting French tips.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
On my mama.
I'm not disagreeing.
If a nigga,
I just told you I'm not.
Because I know there's gonna be a clip. If somebody, as a man, heterosexual, homosexual, whatever you are, preferably heterosexual, if you are out here getting, you get your nails done, you've ever gotten or you currently get a French tip, please comment. I want to see this shit.
Listen, if they comment, right, and say I get a French tip, I want to see their profile. Because I know I'm going to find something. You know that one dude that we know is gay, but like we don't know he knows he's gay?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to go find something on this person's profile. Because I know you're gay if you're getting a French tip. I just don't think you know it yet. And that's perfectly fine. Everybody lives life at their own pace, you know?
There's just no way. I can't see a heterosexual man getting a French tip, bro.
All right, let me ask you this question. And I've had this question saved all week for you.
Okay.
I know you've heard the thought daughter, gay son debate, right?
Right.
Would you rather have a gay son or a son who's bad at sports?
Give me the gay son.
Me too. That's what I was saying too.
Because like in my genes, I'm a natural athlete.
But here's my thing, right? At least if you're gay, you know what you are, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're just bad at sports, I'm going to also think you're gay. And I'm not going to like you as much.
Because if you bad at sports, I at least need you to be smart. Because if you're not smart.
And you're bad at sports?
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Now you're a fucking dummy. Now you're going to go out here and you're going to probably be like Pooh Shiesty. Like, and I'm not putting no money on your commissary. Like, I just, no. But no, I take the gay son for sure. Because for one, I'm a natural.
But how gay are we talking here? Because that matters.
As gay as they want to be.
No.
Bro, okay, if my daughter came to me or I found out that my daughter was out here fucking and sucking.
Everything moving.
There's no judgment.
What are you talking about?
Am I going to have conversations?
Nah, fuck that.
Yes.
Fuck all that. Here's why, right? I'm going to tell you why. I don't care what you do in your private life, right? But keep that behind closed doors.
Sure.
Don't be the town fucking whore and or the dude who fucking all the boys.
But I'm saying, like, if I do find out, like, that's just... I find out, we have a conversation, like, and it's more so keep your shit under wraps.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Keep it, like...
But
at some point, you gonna be grown. Like, and if you grown and I hear about it, cool. If you in high school and I hear about this shit, obviously we're gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna try to prevent you from having these intercourses and shit.
But what I'm saying is, if I have, let's say, a 12-year-old.
Oh.
right? And they think they gay. Okay? And they're screaming at the top of their lungs and acting like a teenage girl. No, go somewhere else. I don't want you in my house no more. I don't want you nowhere near my house.
You gotta let them figure that out.
Go live with the neighbor.
You that's gonna be even worse. Cause what if the neighbor gay? What if the neighbor turned them gay? Exactly. Exactly. But I'm just
It's
you
their problem, though.
gotta let them figure that out though.
Okay, so I get what you're saying, right? But I'm just personally not
'Cause
putting
it's
up
a
with
phase.
it. I'm okay and that's straight, but I'm not putting up with it. If you
So you
want
gonna
to
kick your child out at 12?
if you want to go be moderately gay, fine. Whatever.
Okay, let me ask
I'm
this.
progressive enough to say that, right?
Let me ask this. What if you come home, 12, 13, 14-year-old boy you got at home,
Uh-huh.
and they come home like a Lil Nas X?
No.
The way they dress, the way they talk, like, and granted,
Well,
look,
so Lil Nas X,
he don't even talk a certain way, but like,
he's a homosexual,
right?
allegedly. I really think he be playing with that. I think he be trolling. But regardless, he claims to be a homosexual, so we're gonna call him that, right? If he but he gives a little bit, but it's not like homosexual in your face all
Yeah.
24/7. If it's like that, like cool. But I'd rather have that than the son that's bad at sports.
A more setback, more laid back, like not too loud about it.
Yeah.
Like reserved kind of person.
It can be your identity because I know people identify with their sexuality. Right. It can be your identity, but don't make it the only thing in your life.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to, like, okay, you know how like these conservatives and we'll even say both sides, conservatives and liberals, but you know, like these super fucking Republicans where that's all they can ever fucking talk about and that's their whole personality. And Republican, like, same thing with the fucking Democrats who want, oh, I want equality for everybody, I want this, I want that, and that's all they can ever fucking talk about. I don't want anybody like that, period, in my life.
Right.
Like, be multifaceted enough where we can have conversations about more than just your sexuality, just your political representation, like something more. Give me more than that. If not, gone somewhere. I don't want you nowhere near me.
Yeah. What if your child want to transition?
Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm gonna tell you what. When you're a grown adult, right, and you're no longer living in my household, you are free to do whatever the fuck you want in this world.
Okay, what if they come to your house one day and
they ain't coming to my house.
So you're not going to accept your child?
We could be pen pals. We could be cordial.
Terrible.
Absolutely fucking not.
You're terrible.
Absolutely fucking not. 0% chance.
You're terrible.
And I'm not saying I'm not going to love them anymore either. I'm just saying I won't be able to associate with them. Like, I just don't get down like that.
To each his own.
You telling me you letting a transition person live in your house? You won't even fuck with the dykes, all right? You be talking so crazy about the dykes. And you gonna let somebody who got a strap-on sewed on them?
It's certain stuff. It's certain stuff.
Would you let a dyke who always had the strap on live in your house if that was your kid?
Yes. That's my child at the end of the day.
That's crazy.
No matter how they identify,
crazy,
no matter what changes they've made to themselves, that's my child at the end of the day. So just because they're changing their image or they're changing how they identify or they're changing their name or whatever they're changing about themselves, that's still my child at the end of the day. So I'm going to accept them how they are. I'm going to accept them with whatever changes they come with. If they go from Eric to Erica, like, or they go from Erica to Eric, like, I'm going to accept them either way.
I feel like that has to do with parenting, though.
It does.
So I don't feel like that's like a realistic thing. Now, I don't think that sexuality necessarily. I feel like that has to do with your environment.
And that's just like,
not just like what's at home, but like what you grow up around.
Because like I could sit here and say this today, and 10 years from now, I have another kid, and it's like at 10, they're like, oh, my son is like, I want to be a girl. Like, I don't know
I
how.
hope. Hey, you remember how earlier in the episode, we were talking about like how you wanted to be a fly on the wall from
Yes.
my experience. Well, if that ever happens, I hope I'm there.
I just like the conversation might be different.
I just want to sit there and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the chair I'm sitting in. I'm gonna go put it in the far corner away from both of y'all, right? And I'm just gonna observe.
That's
I just
just
want to
like-
see what happens.
Prime example, like I can imagine how the conversation went for D Wade whenever he
I
had
can't.
like when and granted him and Gabriella and him and whoever his baby mother is with,
The first.
yeah, like I don't know if they had a conversation like how we having a conversation now about their child. Whatever, I
Okay,
can't think
so
of the name.
let me ask
but-
you this question. Let's say it happens, right? Boom, happens. You get smacked in the face with it. Cool. You react really poorly, right?
That's probably just me in shock.
It just the initial reaction, the initial whatever, right? You react really poorly. You go back and think about it for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you go. Like, how do you get over that to the point where you're like, okay, like, I don't feel like you should need to apologize for that necessarily, but you should be able to explain yourself.
I think apology is needed to the extent of how you reacted. Because if you not necessarily just sprung the conversation, but if you sat down with both your parents or your dad or just your mom, whatever, whoever you sit down with, whether it's together or individually, obviously you're going to get a reaction that either you're prepared for or that you're not prepared for.
Can I be honest though? I don't feel like we should have to apologize for our reactions.
I mean, you should though. Like, because think about it. If you do something to me and then it's not how you plan to go about whatever you did,
Okay.
and I react in a certain way,
Yeah.
like I may blow up on you, but like in my head, I'm like, I don't want to blow up on him. I didn't mean to blow up on him.
Okay, but so here's my thing, right? If I do something to you and it causes you to have a reaction where you blow up on me, right? Once we get to the point where we're past that and you explain like, hey, this is why I was feeling like this, I don't feel like you necessarily need to apologize as long as we can come to an understanding on it, right?
Right.
Like you were like, hey, I didn't mean to react like this, but also I took the way you said this like this, right? And I'm like, nah, that's not what I meant to say, or that's not what I meant to do. This is what I was actually meaning to do. You're like, oh shit, well, you know, I shouldn't have reacted like that. But I don't feel like an apology is necessarily needed.
It's more so like I'm apologizing for the fact that I wanted to respond this way, but it came out that way. It's not like I'm apologizing for my actions. It's the way I went about it versus how I wanted to go about it. If that makes sense, You know what I'm saying?
I'm really tired of apologizing for my reactions because it's a reaction, right?
For sure.
It's not like a direct action. I did this based on something that you did to me.
Right.
Having said that, I do regret some of my reactions, and I'm starting to realize that. Like, I'm starting to realize, like, in the moment, it made me feel better, but I didn't take into account, because I didn't really care at the time, how that other person felt.
Right.
And, like, as you get past it, as you get further on and you start forgiving certain things, it's kind of like, I shouldn't have done that. Like, that reaction was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, but
Right.
I don't feel like we need to apologize for all of our reactions. Speaking of reactions, though, how would you react to if you had proposed to somebody 6 years ago and they broke off the relationship, right? And 6 years later, they're giving podcasts or interviews talking about how they broke up with you because they weren't ready to commit. There was nothing else to it. They just weren't ready to commit because they were too young and they had too much life to live.
So, for one, you got to take into account age. You got to take into account where a person is in life at that point versus where they might be at today. So it could a lot of stuff factors into that depending on those for one those two things that I just listed, but also who they're with, where that person is, where they want to go. So to give context, we're talking about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter.
Yeah, I'm looking for the article as you're talking.
So 6 years ago, Lori Harvey was 23 years old. She's currently 29. Michael B. Jordan was 33 at the time. Currently is 39. So there's a 10-year gap between the two. I'm sure most of all of you know, like, they were in a relationship for however long. I don't think it was too long of a relationship.
I feel like it was at least like a year or two.
It was probably no more than 2 years. Obviously, most people, the average to be in a relationship before engagement or whatever is about a year and a half, most time 2 years. Michael B. Jordan obviously wanted to take it further. He's obviously older than her. 10 years is a fairly moderate margin, for them. But he obviously wanted to go further. She claimed that she wasn't ready, but she's saying that 6 years later. I feel like if that wasn't stated then, there's no point in stating it now because it looks like now you're just making an excuse for.
I also feel like if you're making that statement that she made, because she said, I was still young, I still felt like I had more life to experience, and I didn't want to commit to something that serious as marriage,
she just
right?
wanted to be a hoe.
Well, yeah, no, for sure, and I'm all about calling hoes or women hoes, right? But, I feel like she's feeling regret. Like she regrets the decision that she made not to marry this man, whether it's based on the success he's having right now, whether it's based on the connection that they had back then. Or,
it probably is a success though. That's probably the biggest thing that is playing a role.
I think
because she don't necessarily, in my opinion, she don't necessarily do shit.
Well, yeah, but I think that could be part of it. But I also think that we've all seen Lori Harvey's long track record of
boyfriends,
different men that she's been with. Potentially, I think that it could be that he treated her better than all the rest of the dudes along her journey, right?
100%.
Like once you go from the dude who's treating you right and taking care of you, and he got some type of success, and he's not no loser. He fucking got his life together. And then you're going to these dudes who treat you like shit, just want to fuck, and just pass you along to the next one like they don't give a fuck about you. Yes, after 6 years, you might regret, damn, I had something good, and I fucked it up. But men, especially young men, I'm going to look in the camera right now when I say this. If you experience something like this where you treat a girl great, you do everything for her, you make her your world, you take care of her, you have her back at her lowest moments, and she tells you she's not ready to commit, or she tells you she wants to break up or she wants to break or anything, once you leave that relationship, don't ever go back to it, or you're a sucker. If you go back to a relationship like that, you're a complete sucker. You lost the game. You lost the fucking game.
I'm sorry. I had to look up her like exes list. So the furthest it goes back is 2016. Memphis Depay, he's a Dutch football player.
I know Memphis, yeah.
They were engaged.
Okay.
So this was
2016, so this is before the Michael B. Jordan.
And 6 years ago was 2020, 4 years prior to that. So we'll call it 10 years ago. She was, what I say she is, 29. She was 19.
But, yeah.
So let's just call it 2021. She was engaged then. So that's one engagement.
Okay.
That relationship lasted for 2 years, from 2016 to 2018. Following that, in the same year, she dated a F1 championship driver named Lewis Hamilton,
who's currently dating Kim Kardashian.
Right. And then, oh, I'm sorry. She dated Trey Songz 2018 to 2019.
I remember that.
And then dated Lewis Hamilton. And then following Lewis Hamilton, she dated Justin Combs.
I didn't say anything.
After
I didn't say
Justin
anything.
Combs, she dated Diddy.
Sean Combs.
She dated the son and the dad.
Yeah.
Following that, she dated Future.
Hey, before we move on from the Justin Combs, Sean Combs thing, right? We watched
You think
the
she was a part of it?
Yeah, she was. We watched the documentary. We know what they was on.
So yeah. Then she dated Future the year of 2019 and 2020. Following that, Abu Tahim, something like that. And then Michael B. Jordan 2020 to 2022 for 18 months. And then Damson Idris 22 to 23.
Hey, listen. She was on the A list of actors.
Bro, actors, rappers.
No. From Michael B. to Damson,
Oh yeah.
you just got two of them ones.
The biggest, yeah. Like one of the or two of the
Don't-
biggest
yeah.
in the actress like industry right now.
Is Damson the last on the list?
That from currently.
Wait, so she's still dating Damson,
Well, say they dated 22 to 23.
and then that's it.
Yeah, I don't think she's currently dating anybody. I could be wrong.
She had a hell of a whole phase.
Oh no, she's still dating him. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. They separated in 23, but then got back together late 25.
Okay, so listen, she might have come up. Listen.
Michael B. and Damson is like right there.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, Michael B just won the what was it, the Oscar?
Oscar.
He just won the Oscar, right? So he's a little bit more advanced in his career than Damson, right? But Damson is probably 10 years younger than Michael B. Jordan.
He is.
So, yes, Michael B. Jordan has accomplished more, but he's done it in more time. If Damson gets a role where he wins the Oscar next year, right?
So it sounds like she's just a gold digger.
And then goes on a generational run.
But like, can you call her a gold digger though if she already got all this stuff produced by her father?
It just sounds like she knows one lifestyle. She's always been spoiled, and she's gonna have her way and make sure that she continues to.
Okay, well let me ask this.
It's mad regular girls like that though.
Let me ask this. Let's just say, because everybody's a regular person. When you break it down at the end of the day.
I get what you're saying, but that's not what I was saying.
Okay.
I'm talking about like A-list celebrity children versus
No, for sure. But I'm saying like
Kelly that lives next door.
right.
You know?
So let's just say like you're a regular guy. Obviously you're famous Mexican. Obviously.
I'm the famous Mexican, yeah.
So let's just say Ice Spice, you interact with Ice Spice one day.
Okay.
Y'all cross paths, y'all chop it up, y'all have a good conversation, y'all exchange information. From there, y'all go on a date, whatever.
I love the way this. I love.
Now
this is a great hypothetical.
Now y'all dating.
Okay.
Y'all together 18 months.
Okay.
And shit is obviously going really good, really smooth. And basically what I'm trying to get at is like, how do you date somebody that's just regular schmegular versus dating
Ice Spice?
You get what I'm saying? Like versus two people two people that just are lateral to each other.
Yeah.
Live the same lifestyle, got the same amount of money, like whatever, versus somebody that's
has way more going for them than you.
How
do you do it?
Lori Harvey started where like basically
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying now. Lori Harvey's the regular person. Because she hasn't accomplished anything.
Right.
Right? So, yes, but what you're not taking into account is us, and by us, I mean men, right? We're the ones who are supposed to go and accomplish. And I know it's supposed to be equality and whatever in the world now. That's just not the case, though. That's not where we're at today, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're still the ones who are supposed to go out and accomplish things, and the women are just supposed to look pretty. And the women are supposed to just look good enough to get our attention That's their job, though. Their job is to look good to attract us.
Mm-hmm.
Our job is to provide, go out, leave a legacy, go out, make these accomplishments. That's how we look good to them. Mm. We don't do it. Well, I mean, we could do it in a physical sense, but gender roles dictate that we go out, we have this success, we attract you with the money, we attract you with the fame, we attract you with these achievements, and you have to go out and look as good as you can to attract us.
Right.
You know? So, in that sense, she's not a regular person because look at how Lori Harvey looks.
Right.
You can't take anything away from Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey is a beautiful girl.
She is.
You know? That's what she brings to the table. And for a lot of these women, that's all they bring to the table. But here's what I'll argue. That's what they're supposed to bring to the table. Yeah. So I know all these dudes are going to be out here like, oh, you're a woman. What do you bring to the table? That's what she's supposed to bring. If she's beautiful, if she's fine as fuck, if she got a big fat ass and big ass titties and take care of herself and that pussy smell like water, that's what she's bringing to the table.
Pussy smell like water. Pussy smell like water.
It's supposed to smell like water.
Water has no fucking smell.
Exactly. Now you get what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ.
That shit, am I supposed to smell nothing down there?
You're right.
You right?
You're right. Yeah. I was just trying to figure that out.
It's tight, but it's right, you know?
Yeah. I was just trying to figure that out. That's all.
Okay. I think we only got a couple things left, but I also don't know where my phone is. Oh.
Ring, ring.
Found it. Past the Lori Harvey. All right. I just want to talk about something that I'm excited about for a minute. And I know what the people are going to say. How could I be excited about it when I had to read it off my phone?
Right.
But I sent you something earlier this week.
Uh-huh.
And it was a report by like kind of a sketchy website, right?
Uh-huh.
But then yesterday, I found
God.
a legitimate news source, which is Complex.
Okay.
And there is a chimpanzee civil war going on in Uganda right now.
Uh-huh.
Planet of the Apes is becoming real. Now, I just learned about Planet of the Apes on my birthday, which was, 4 months ago now?
Yeah.
So I've only known Planet of the Apes for 4 months. I've watched all the movies in the last 4 months. Love Planet of the Apes. So I'm going to just go ahead and read the Complex article via Complex. Chimpanzee groups in Uganda split into rival factions, descend into a deadly civil war. Scientists studied a large group of chimpanzees in Uganda and found that the group split into two sides that used to live together peacefully. Since the split in 2015, the groups have been fighting in a long and violent conflict with at least 28 chimpanzees killed, many infants.
Always preying on the young. I wonder why.
Can we get a fucking documentary crew out there to like film this?
That's dangerous.
I don't give a fuck.
How are we gonna get the footage?
Bro, you act like the camera's gonna get destroyed. And even if the cameras do get destroyed, it doesn't matter. As long as it's filmed, as long as the memory doesn't get destroyed, we're good.
Right. Yeah.
But I also think that they can hold their own in the chimpanzee war. Chimpanzees, I found out the other day, they're like 4 foot, 150 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, but that's like just straight muscle.
Like the mammoth when he was like 3.
That's like straight muscle though.
No. You ever seen a chimpanzee?
Yes.
They're not. They're muscular, don't get me wrong.
100%.
But they're not straight muscle.
But like, so you telling me a chimpanzee
Bro,
walking
I go
this bitch right
scrap
now?
with a chimpanzee right now. If you bring a chimpanzee in this room, I'll fuck that chimpanzee up.
An angry chimpanzee walking
I'm
this
gonna
bitch
uppercut
right
the
now.
shit out of him. 4 foot, 150 pounds. Bro, I am mopping a chimpanzee.
If you say so. And I'm not doubting your ability and your skill.
I could probably take 2 chimpanzees, right?
Bro,
that's as far as I'm going.
You reaching, bro.
That's as far as I'm going.
I don't know. I just feel like
I'm fucking these chimps up.
monkeys got a different like.
All right. Now, I don't mean anything when I say this, all right? We monkeys. Well, what I mean when I say that is, what I mean when I say that is, we evolved from monkeys,
I mean, you're right.
right?
Imagine if we was like apes, though.
Oh, that'd be.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
listen, man. There's like 6 things that I want to reincarnate into. So I hope reincarnation is real because I got some lives to live.
I would definitely come back and be an ape or a gorilla. I'd be a gorilla for sure.
I want to be like,
I want to be Harambe.
yeah.
I gotta be Harambe.
But if that kid falls into my den,
I'm eating him.
if I'm already taking that L,
Hey, yo.
I can't say what I was gonna say because it would have sounded even crazier than what you said. Pummeling him. I'm pummeling him. I'm gonna have him back and forth like boom, boom.
Like Hulk did Loki.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. That's exactly what it's gonna look like in that fucking enclosure.
Yeah.
I'm fucking your kid up.
I'm launching that motherfucker to the moon.
I know they're about to shoot me anyway.
No, for
Harambe
real.
had to know.
But like, and,
He
and
had
it's,
to have
it's crazy because Harambe was a gentle gorilla.
I also want to be one of them. Like, what are they? Are they jellyfish that live for like 200 years?
Something like that.
Yeah, I want to be one of them shits. Like
The
one of them
jelly-
big
them
ass
bitches
fucking
hurt.
jellyfish.
When you
Huh?
get stung, them bitches hurt.
I mean, I've never gotten stung by one that big, but I've actually never gotten stung by a jellyfish.
I've been stung by a jellyfish
You
several
let somebody
times.
piss on your leg when you got
No.
stung by? You use lighter fluid?
No,
How'd you get it to stop stinging?
I pissed on a diaper and then just rubbed it in.
See, and that's what I like about you. You be thinking. You be overthinking.
I'm not about to. First of all, I'm not letting nobody piss on me, and I'm not letting.
Wait, hold on. So, if you got stung by a jellyfish,
Uh-huh.
and I was standing right there,
No, I'm pissing on myself.
I'll let you piss on my leg.
Piss on your own leg.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, you can't help. Okay, cool. I see how it is. You can't help out. All right, cool.
I'm not saying that, but we're gonna find a way to work around me having to not piss on you. But yeah, I peed on a diaper and then I rubbed the shit in. Like, it was just that simple. But then also, like, I'm not putting lighter fluid on me because I'm not about to be flammable. First of all,
I mean, after the burn stop, you just wash it off with water.
no, for sure.
You don't
but
even
like-
want to be flammable for a second.
No, I don't want the thought
fair.
of somebody being able to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna put this lighter fluid on you," and then next thing you know, they got a lighter in their fucking hand. Like, no, bitch, you're not about
I
to.
feel
light
like
me
you
on
be
fire.
overthinking. You know how
I
just said
might
you
be.
thinking about things, but like you be overthinking things
I
sometimes.
might be. Like,
But
that-
also, why are you around somebody that would light you on fire?
you never know what people's intentions are. Like, do I trust that you wouldn't light me on fire? Yes, but
But I would just piss on you, so it doesn't matter.
see,
It'd be like an R. Kelly
I'd
party,
rather take going
you know?
to get stung again.
It-
I'm not letting another grown ass man piss on me.
hey, I believe I can fly.
Well, I think you deserve to be sitting with fucking R. Kelly there.
Speaking of musicians, major tour got announced a couple days ago.
Breezy.
I can't lie to you. It's Chris Brown and Usher, right? I've always said that I'm gonna go to a Chris Brown concert. I'm not one of them people that'll go to like multiple concerts from artists though. Like I'm not going to see you on every tour.
Yeah,
Not even Drake,
right.
right? But there are certain artists that I want to go see them on tour in concert. Kanye is one of them, actually. I wish the tour that Kanye was on right now that he did in LA, but nowhere else in America, that he was touring the US because the way the stage is set up for that and everything, I love it. I'm going to this fucking concert.
Oh, 100%.
I don't care if the tickets are $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, because you know they're gonna be. Breezy Bowl, they were fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And now you're adding Usher Raymond.
What you doing if you go to this concert and Usher try and feed you a cherry?
I can't answer. Y'all gonna call me gay.
What if Breezy pull you on stage?
Okay. Come on now. Stop playing with me, first and foremost.
It's just a
Ain't
question.
nobody pulling me on stage. And ain't nobody feeding me a fucking cherry.
Never say never, bro.
That's not gonna happen. I'm
All
gonna
right,
go.
What if you take your girl with you and y'all standing right next to each other and Usher come by and he trying to give her a cherry?
That's his now. If she takes the cherry.
If she takes
If she takes the cherry, yeah, good luck.
What if he be like, here, bro? He give you the cherry.
To give to her?
Right.
I mean, that's some player shit right there. Cause like he looking out. But also like, no, I don't want to feed this bitch a cherry.
You're like, I'm here to watch you. Fuck the cherry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I gotta
I'm
be in that
gonna go to the
concert.
concert. I'm gonna enjoy it in my little section, you know. And then I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I gotta be in that concert. And I like both artists
I don't want any
fairly well.
extracurricular activities happening. I just want to go watch the performers perform.
It's gonna be a lot of baby making that
Oh, 100%.
on these nights,
100%.
on these tours.
And especially, I think it's what is it, Raymond and Brown, right?
Yeah, R&B.
But it's not Raymond versus Brown. It's Raymond and Brown.
Yeah, it's Raymond and Brown.
So neither of them. Well, Chris Brown might have released an album recently. That motherfucker be releasing albums,
He dropped one not too long.
like crazy.
It wasn't long.
But I don't think that they're touring an album here.
No,
I think this is gonna be like a greatest hits concert.
I would say
I
so.
think because Chris Brown just did Breezy Bowl, which was kind of like his Eras tour, where he went through and did different songs from different albums and everything. I feel like this is gonna be even better than that,
Yeah.
and I hope they go back and forth.
Oh yeah.
That would be crazy.
So kind of like a tour versus.
Well, you know how who did it? It was Lil Bow Wow and somebody.
It was Lil Bow Wow and I could tell you because I saw.
Was it Chris Brown?
No, it wasn't. No,
Soulja Boy?
maybe yes.
Or was it
Lil Romeo.
Lil Romeo and Lil Bow Wow did a versus tour? Like way back in the day, like 2008, 2006, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If they set that up like this, right? And going forward, if more artists set this up, like imagine a Lil Wayne versus Drake tour.
Oh, I can see that. But you gotta think about like these are two of the biggest names in
R&B.
R&B. Like you got
Well, that's what I'm saying.
right. You got
like-
Usher who's been around for a fairly long time.
I would say like Usher led his generation.
Yeah.
And then the generation following Usher's run was Chris Brown's generation, and he ran that one. So I think it's the
Right.
two biggest stars from the two most recent generations.
Right. And like you can't beat that. Like
Nah. Okay, so like, okay. I know everybody would say like different people ran the 2000s. But let's just say Jay-Z, because I know a lot of people would say Jay-Z. I'd say who ran the generation after that was Drake, the 2010. So if they did like a Jay-Z versus Drake tour,
I could see it.
like that would go crazy.
Yeah. I could definitely see that. 100%.
Or like let's go to pop. Like if they did who would Bieber go with? I don't know who the last biggest one before Bieber was.
Before Justin. Because Justin was like 2012.
Honestly, I feel like Chris Brown and Bieber could go on tour together.
Oh no, Bieber was before 2012. He was like 2008.
Probably like 2008 to 10, somewhere in there.
Yeah. It was like Bieber and
Well, I'm talking prior to him. Because
oh,
I'd say he held down the last little generation. Or even let's say like Bieber went on tour with like Harry Styles or some shit.
yeah.
Like that would be like one of them ones.
Yeah.
Or like Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
That would be one of them ones.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all should hire me to plan this shit.
Yeah.
I would do a great job of just sitting in the meeting room and coming up with the greatest fucking most money making tours of all time. Now they'd probably be some of the most expensive tours of all time.
Oh, 100%.
But I'll get y'all right.
I can imagine what ticket sales really gonna look like though for
I
this.
see see if I could do like an all time, like an all timer, I would do Michael Jackson
Oh,
and Breezy.
yeah.
Could you imagine?
Rest in peace to Mike. But yeah.
Like that would go dumb.
And I feel like, and this is just me rambling, but whenever they picked him to do that tribute to Michael Jackson after he died at the BET Awards, like that was perfect. Like,
Are you going to see the Michael Jackson movie?
probably?
It's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Or it might be out.
I think it's coming this summer.
Okay.
If it hadn't already, no, it's this summer.
So I have made it a point to go see the biopics of the musicians. I saw Johnny Cash's.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Elton John one. I still want to see the Elvis one, which should be on streaming somewhere, so I might go watch that sometime this week. Michael Jackson for sure.
Yeah.
Those biopics of these artists and like their life and shit, one, they're inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
But two, it makes you understand the music so much more.
Right.
And like now that I'm starting to get older, I'm starting to appreciate more types of music and more genres and shit, opposed to like when we were kids only listening to like rap,
Right.
hip hop, and then like a little bit of R&B. To like now my music palette's like all over the fucking place where like I could go watch an Elton John. All right. We have been going for quite a while.
we got one more thing.
Yeah, we do.
It's the
Is it the which one? There's two.
the lady.
You want to do the lady?
Yeah.
I'll let you do the lady.
So earlier this week, I came across, and I'm sure other people have as well. But basically, this woman was paid $1,650 an hour instead of $16.50 an hour due to a payroll error. So all in all, I don't know if this was for her week or this was for her payroll biweekly, but homegirl was given $19,400. Oh no, this is one shift. I'm sorry. And homegirl refused to give the money
I
back.
said 19,000.
Yeah, $19,400.
Okay,
So I'm assuming this is an 8-hour shift.
So in an 8-hour shift, she made $20,000, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the $16.50 an hour that she was supposed to make, right?
So $194.
Yeah, but she made more in a week. She made more in a shift, about triple what she would have made in a week, right?
Right.
Getting paid bi-weekly. That's more than one paycheck, right?
Yep.
You got 2 weeks to go find you a new job. You really got 3 weeks to go find you a new job.
Really?
I'm not giving that shit back.
Take a month and a half.
No, but what I'm saying is if you want to like keep on the same pace of,
Yeah.
you know, I get paid this X amount, fuck that job and don't give that shit back neither. It's not your fault that they made an error.
Yeah, and I think she was arrested too. Like,
I also think we need to stop giving a fuck about people who aren't gonna show us the same respect and give the fuck about us, right?
right.
Like if I make an error and you get one up on me, if you're gonna keep it that way, all right, cool. When you fuck up, I ain't giving you shit back. Why would I give you that shit back? Cause I'm a good person?
Yeah.
Well, I can't be the only good person in the world. So like if it's a bunch of good people around, I'll do some good people shit. But if it's a bunch of sharks in the water, I gotta adapt and become a shark too.
Yeah, because you can't force me to give that back. Especially like you said, if y'all made the error, y'all can't force me to give it back. Like unless
I'm withdrawing that shit out my bank account as soon as it hits.
Oh, immediately.
As soon as it hits.
I'm making
And
the fattest withdrawal.
So if they gave her that for a shift, right? Instead of what she was supposed to make, that means it made it all the way through payroll, all the way through. So
they approved it and everything.
So it was actually more than that $19,000.
Yeah, unless that was just the gross and whatever.
I just did terrible math again.
You did.
Yeah, she can say like 4 or 5 months off. You wasn't even gonna see. That's why you ain't shit. See, and that's why you're not shit, because you're gonna let the whole internet laugh at me again and call me stupid, and you just gonna sit there. All right, cool.
I'm just saying, like,
All right,
if
cool.
that's the gross for one day before taxes, before everything gets deducted, I can imagine. So, like, roughly 22% gets taken off of whatever you make.
Yeah.
And that's after government taxes, Medicaid, like all of that good shit. So she probably still walking away with, and I'm just doing like off the top of my head math, maybe 14, 15 grand. Maybe. Out of that, almost 20 grand.
I would also just like to clarify, it's not bad math that I'm doing. It's bad thinking that I'm doing.
Sure. But like, I'm not returning it. I'm not apologizing. I'm not saying, oh yeah, let me go get this. Like, no, fuck that. Y'all made the error. I quit. Deuces.
You know what?
That's on y'all. Fuck y'all.
Fuck this shit. We are never doing another segment that has to do with numbers ever again. I'm fucking sick of this.
That's on you.
I'm sick of this.
You the one bad at math.
And you know I have to leave it in.
I know.
Like, you know I have to leave it in, and you know why I have to leave it in.
That's on you. I can't help you.
It's some bullshit. I'm good on today. I'm out.
But yeah, nah, I'm not apologizing for it. I'm not giving it back. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna keep it. And you gonna arrest me because, like, what's the charge? You know what I'm saying?
It's not theft. You gave it to me.
It's not theft, right? It goes through so many steps before it gets to my bank account.
And even if you were to sue for that, right?
Right.
I think the court's not gonna give you your money back.
They gonna tell you that y'all were stupid.
Yeah, because it went through so many different steps. It was missed so many times. The court's not here to do good people things either.
It get approved
They're
at least
here-
2 or 3 times.
They're here to uphold the law, and there was not a single law broken there.
Because it gets approved by the manager, then it gets approved by HR, and then within HR it goes to payroll department,
And nobody caught it.
nobody.
That's on y'all.
Just the outstanding ass employee that did their due diligence that one day. One day and I get 20 grand. Oh, I appreciate you.
I'd love to make 20 grand for one day. But I wouldn't know that I made 20 grand because my math sucks. So I probably think I made less.
Probably.
Or more.
There you go.
And then overspend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an extraordinary long episode of Do Say Nights with LV. Thank you guys for joining us again this week. Like, follow, share, and subscribe on all platforms across the board. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. What's the other one I post to?
Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube, Spotify,
Apple
Podcast, Netflix, question mark?
Question mark?
And just like that, we gone.